Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we're mailing it in for the day after vacation. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me welcoming my co-host Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Jeff Andreezy, Ryan Thompson, and Mick New.
Hey gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hey everyone.
Hey-oh, so yeah, we're going to have some fun today. We're coming back in after vacation. We're at the Distillers, we're at Key West. I don't know what we're... Distillers Summit in Key West. My God.
Your brain's still a little foggy.
Yeah, I've been on vacation. What are you going to do, right? It's day after vacation. So it's a combination of meetings, and business, all the things that we need to do. And then we just also have some fun in there too, which is awesome. But the show isn't about that per se. It's about having fun with friends and things like that. But before we get to all that kind of stuff, we're going to go to the box and we're going to ask a question. McNew's going to have our main topic. We'll get to that after the break. We'll see. Right now, we're going to go random here. Let's see what we got. Just pull one out at random and let's see what it says. Oh, wow. This is very timely. What is your favorite souvenir you ever bought on a vacation? What is your favorite?
Oh, my word.
Yeah, how about that? Just pulling it out at random, right in the middle of the box there, and that's what we get. Favorite souvenir. It could be clothing. It could be something that hangs in your house.
I've got two.
Okay.
I've got two favorite things that I get when I go to places that I'm not normally at necessarily. Okay. The first one that Royce gets so annoyed at is I always get a pressed penny.
Okay.
Those are cute.
Every single time that I go somewhere that I am like anywhere, actually, anytime I go anywhere that you can press a penny, I do that.
Uh-huh.
And Royce just thinks it's the biggest waste of money because it's like $1 to get your penny pass. It's like like $1, 1 cent, or it's 51 cents, whatever it is. And Royce is like, what a waste. Like, you're spending money on nothing. And I'm like, no, like I have like 20 of these pennies.
Okay.
What do you do with them, Becca Sue?
They're just literally like tucked away in different spots, and then like I'll like go digging through my things every once in a while and like find them. I go through them. I'm like,
it brings back the memories of that trip. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I just I do them every single time, and I do them. The only reason I don't have more of them is because I did not always think ahead about it, and
Right.
So now in my wallet I always keep 4 quarters and 1 penny in my wallet at all times.
Okay.
So that I can do it. So I have the money there available to do it if I go somewhere and I find it. So I always do that. And then the other thing I always love to do is those stupid photo booths.
Okay. The
And
photo
I
booth.
think that that's a fun, they take like 3 or 4 photos of you. And like, are they stupid photos? Yeah, sure, they probably are. And like, do you keep them out? Do you put them away? Whatever you do with them, they're fun to look back on, see what you're doing, what it was. And
The photo booth's always fun.
always. And
You
so-
can't go wrong with a photo booth.
Yeah, so like those are 2 things that I always like to do. I'm not really like a magnet person or like a ornament person, but
I'm going to press pennies
Press-
kind of along the same
yeah,
lines as a magnet. Becca
yeah,
Sue.
the press penny thing is a pretty
Very touristy. Yeah.
very touristy.
Classic
And
touristy.
I'll
Interesting.
always do it if I didn't have the money to do it when we went to what is it, the Gaylord Hotel down in
Nashville.
Yeah, the Opryland Gaylord, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's like a city.
I could not find, like, I didn't have the change. I couldn't get the change, and I was so upset that I couldn't do it there. And that's when I started carrying the change in my purse.
You got to have it now. Yeah.
And so much so that we were with a distributor once, and he's like trying to get parking, and he's like, God dang it! He's like, I don't have any quarters. And he's like, do you guys have any quarters? And I'm like,
No.
No. Why would you ask that? No,
I said, I mean, I do, but like, I'm gonna need the quarters.
They're important for later.
And he's like, what? And I'm like, no, like, I keep these quarters for my my pressed pennies. And he's like, can I just have the fucking quarters? And I was like, I mean, what if I see the quarter thing somewhere? Like, I've never been to Savannah before, man. Like, I haven't seen a pressed penny thing yet. And what if I see it and then I don't have the quarters because I gave them to you for fucking parking?
Why does their parking not
They have
have
that.
barcodes? There's no reason.
It like wasn't working, so, and that's why. 'Cause he was like, usually he'd do that, but it wasn't working. So he's like, oh, I need quarters.
Right.
And I was like, and Royce is like, give him the fucking quarters. And I'm like,
Right.
I could. And I
Okay.
I
did.
like, you want to go to a laundromat later and check in $5 so I can get quarters.
Like,
Yeah.
Because I don't know where else you get them.
yeah, like I need my fucking quarters here, man.
The two things I'll give two as well, since Becca gave two. I'm going to go ahead and give two. The one that would be the classic junky tourism thing that I buy, like Becca likes the pennies, and I've gotten pennies before, certainly. The one that I like, though, is the one that does the little blow mold. So you might, and it's like molten plastic that it turns into a dinosaur or whatever it is. I always use those machines. Half the time they don't work. They just take your money, I've noticed. But because they're all old, so I like those. That I will do. I'm mad when they don't work. I was at like the Everglades, and I was like, oh, this is an alligator. I want this. It didn't work.
I like those, Steve, and we got one at the Field Museum. My only issue is they don't print where it's from. So I have
they
the
should.
dinosaur, and I'm like, where the
Is it Sue the dinosaur from Field Museum?
It is.
Oh,
but
yeah. I'd wanted to say Sue the dinosaur.
it
South
doesn't
Dakota
print-
Sioux.
But it doesn't print her name on it. So I'm just kind of like, I want it, whatever I get, to like say where it's from.
Right.
So now it's a stupid plastic red dinosaur, and I know where it's from, but I might forget in 10 years.
Yeah.
Like,
My favorite souvenir ever, because I use it every day when I'm home, it's from Hermosa Springs Marine Life Reserve kind of place where you get to go and see manatees, all kinds of cool stuff. But they were selling in their gift shop, and I do like Deneen pottery. I famously I like Deneen. I've done some cups, the ABV Barrel Shop. I've done some shot glasses, but in there they had like a small, a little bit bigger than a Dixie cup in there. And I thought, you know what? I use it like a Dixie cup every couple days. I don't use them every day, but what a waste that is. I'll just get this and I'll literally use it every day and just wash it, and you can reuse it. I'm not throwing away a wax cup every 2 days. So yeah, I get that. I have a little toothbrush cup from Hermosa Springs that I use every day. Not that it's like my favorite. I'm like, oh, this is so cool, but it's practical, and I have never seen that size cup anywhere else. So that's my favorite souvenir ever.
Something that you use every day and you kind of forget about it, and then all of a sudden one day you look at it and you're like,
oh yeah, that was fun when we went there.
I got that at this cool place, and I forgot that that's where that's from.
Yeah, we did a boat ride there and all kinds of cool
makes
stuff.
you happy again for 3 seconds, but you're still, it's kind of like brings back some memories every once in a while when it's something you use every day. That's the one problem. It's a lot of that stuff you don't use.
Right.
Every day.
Yeah. McDo, how about you? What's favorites?
I am a magnet person because they take up minimal room in a suitcase that is already so, like, they're flat. Just throw them in the suitcase. And then you look at your fridge and you're like, oh, that was kind of fun. That was a great trip. And like, you get a memory, like, kind of every time you open your fridge. I'm also a paper keeper, and that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'll show you guys. Like, hold on, let me flip this.
Paper keeper.
You mean like
vacation papers?
Yeah.
tickets?
So like, look at this. So like,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh yeah.
there, like that's from Putin Bay, Maker's Mark. Like that was from San Diego, and a note, and like
I like
pesos
the paper.
from Mexico. I'm a paper keeper. and they're
Ever
pretty
thought
much
about putting them into like a big, huge frame where like you kind of like stick them all into the frame itself and like.
I like that idea, but like the bulletin board, I'm like, because I work here every day, so I'm like, I just look up and be like, that was fun. So I like papers and magnets.
Okay, fair enough.
I actually like the magnets, and now that we have a fridge in the garage, I actually probably like to get magnets for that one. I don't like them. I like a small collection of magnets on our fridge. I
Yeah.
don't like too many on my fridge, but the one in the garage, I probably like that in the garage.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
I also feel like the tackier the better with magnets.
Right,
That's
agree.
what I like.
Yeah.
Like how tacky can it be? Like that's what I want is like
Right.
My grandpa was the magnet guy. They always got magnets everywhere they went. And so like I took some of those from his place when he died and like I grabbed like all like the cool like random tacky ones because there was like so many that I was like, why is this a fucking magnet?
Right. Yeah.
You know?
That's cool. That's cool.
I've
Jeff, how about you?
collected quite a few different things over the years. The one I was doing most consistently was shot glasses.
Uh-huh.
And when I moved to Minnesota, those boxes, the shot glasses ended up packed up somewhere, and I still haven't found them. So, and I haven't been buying any more. But every city, especially if I flew in for work or something, I'd always get a shot glass. And I got some really cool ones. I got a pewter one from Switzerland. It was kind of neat. I'd say most consistently it would be some piece of clothing. So a sweatshirt that I can wear, that I can remember, hey, I've been there. I really like that.
You can buy any clothes anywhere because you're a 3X.
I know it's hard to
You
get.
said earlier, you literally sat there and you're like, well, I can't buy anything anywhere because it's so difficult. And now you're saying my favorite thing is to get clothes?
I try to get them. And I have a few.
Interesting.
And I will say, in my last trip to Kentucky, the owner's rep went to the back and found me a 3X flannel shirt. So
Did.
Okay.
it said Neely Family Distillery on it. So that's cool.
That is cool.
Most recently, and something that we'd actually been displaying, is the artist and I like to go to concerts. And at this age, we're saying, we're not going to do too many a year. Let's do the VIP. So we'll put on display our VIP-ness stuff, the badges and the things
I've seen
like
posts where you've been showing off your VIP-ness.
Yes, so
It's the hardest thing for me to ever throw away is lanyards.
right, and you get it.
I feel guilty and I do throw them away because I'm like I have nothing. Like I don't know what to do with them. I do have some memory boxes upstairs, so there's some things I keep. But throw away lanyards that say VIP and it says where it was at and the year on it. I'm like I don't want to throw that away. Or the wristbands from something really cool you went to that was a cloth wristband. And you're like, God, I was like, do I throw that away? That was a
right. It's a memory.
I still have the lanyards from our New Orleans Bourbon Fest days.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah, and I still have those the Four Roses, the necklace that they had.
Yeah, the big ones that were.
Yeah, I still have that from our first year.
Yep.
And those are things that won't mean anything to any of my kids. So when they see it, they're just going to chuck it right away.
Go, what is this shit? And they're going to throw it in the trash immediately.
Yeah. The artist and I went on a cruise, and we went to an art show. And of course, I love a good auction, so I ended up buying this beautiful framed art, and it was. I can't remember the artist's name now. That's how much it meant to me, but it's gorgeous. But what the art when they sublimation, so they take the print and it gets burnt into the backing. So you've got this, but then the artist did on each of these that this company was selling. He would modify it. He'd add some additional paint. He'd put some little jewels in there and stuff, so it was all one of a kind. And we've got that hanging. That's the one that's prominently on display in the house, and I'd call that a souvenir from a fun trip. But it was more of it's beyond souvenir though. It cost a few bucks, but it was good.
Yeah, there you go. That was a good topic from the small talk box there. So that did good. Did good. And it matched the theme. That's the best part. So
right, no, that's awesome.
Yeah. All right. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start. Oh, he's showing off his trophy there from when he won Key West.
God.
Oh yeah, look at there.
Souvenir, no. a trophy.
That is, yeah, you got a trophy. Won Key West. That's not an easy thing to do. So, let's start out with Jeff this time. Jeff, what do you got?
Oh my! I've got a hazmat Art of the Spirits Range Riders.
Okay.
So 140 proof. 10 years old.
Yeah, that's a nice one from the shop. Okay, excellent. Little slosh.
Little slosh at the end.
Jeff's on fire tonight. Jeff's on fire.
Caught a little slosh. Let's see. Ryan looks ready to go. We're going to let him go.
Yeah, I've got. Thanks, Akley. Appreciate that.
It's just just a formality. It's just a
Get it
formality.
out of
Let's
the
get
way.
them out of the way, and we can play the game. Get back to playing the game.
Throw it down to our friends down on the Front Range Ironton Distillery. We've got a little straight rye about coming in at 86 proof. We'll see. There's not much left in the bottle. Don't expect much. It's me. Let's see what happens. Nothing.
I heard a desk get hit. Other than that, that was it. All right, McNew, you're next.
I think this thing might finally be seeing a last show pour. I have a Penelope toasted.
Okay, yeah, it looks like a last show pour.
It's not going to pop much, but
Nothing there. McNew talked over her own lack of cork pop there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Miss Becca Sue, you're next. Jeff's our leader. That's a good last show pour.
A bottle of absinthe here, and the cork is not all the way in. So,
Like halfway in.
yeah, literally halfway in. So.
Okay, squeaky, sloshy, you name it. Every foul that could be committed was committed right there. Yeah.
he didn't hit the desk.
Yeah. I like this stuff. I decided to open a new bottle. I'm trying to go after Jeff. This is a new bottle. This is going to be a fresh crack. It's Baron's Brandy. Anytime I go to Dancing Goat, I get this. These guys do this one. I love it. It's really
I
good.
like the label on it.
It's
It's very simple, old school looking logo for sure. I love it. It's as simple as can be. Stands out on a shelf. This jumps out. If it's on a shelf, it's going to jump out just because it's so simple and just big bold color. So yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Hopefully, brings it home for me. Oh, it's good. No fouls. I'm going to throw it to a judge. It's close enough where I'm going to throw it to a judge. I'm going to go to Judge Becca, who's a special host with us tonight. Let's see. Who
famously still has me on the shit list. This is really interesting.
Guess what? It's easier to stay off the shit list than to get yourself on it and then get off. So
I know.
Still never get on the shit list, and then you won't have a fucking problem.
let my experience be your warning,
Guess
everybody.
what? Steve was on the shit list for like 2 years.
Yeah. I somehow worked my way off of it.
He's off the shit list finally.
Yeah.
It happens. And yet, Steve won tonight. So.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Jeff,
Victory.
Cheers, Steve. As wrong as that might have been, cheers, Steve.
That was close, Jeff. I agree with Becca's decision, though. I agree.
We can whine about it all we want. But
Ryan is trying to stay off the list. I know that.
Yeah, Ryan.
I'm just never trying to stay off the fucking shit list. Ryan is always trying to actively get onto my shit list.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just continually on it. Who knows? Who knows?
You've never dug yourself that deep into a hole yet.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's time.
Yep. On that note, cheers to me, and we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back,
Here's again, we will be talking about just stuff. We're going to have McNew filling us in with the question of the day as we come back from vacation. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com.
Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Lenny Eckstein, and to set the record straight, I am a vegan, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're mailing it in for the day after we got back from vacation.
Yes, we are. So Becca and I were the only two on this crew that were down there. Everyone else needs to get their act together and get to Key West in 2027.
Baby. And know what, Steve? I have a feeling we had a good fucking time.
Exactly. Me too.
I have a feeling that we had a great time. I bet we got a little bit of sun. I bet we had a lot of fun.
Yep. Drank a couple.
I bet we had a lot of rum.
Yeah, tiki. We were going on a tiki cruise, which I'm as excited as can be about that. Yeah. I love tiki bars and
the tiki drive, the tiki tour.
Tiki tour. Yeah, we got a van that's going to be taking us around, dropping us off at tiki bars.
I bet that's going to be so much fun. I'm pumped about that. I think that's going to be awesome.
Yep.
I'm excited. Rolling cigars.
Yeah. Just trying it out. Rolling
that
cigars.
One would be fun.
Yeah, everyone is into it. I thought my daughter would be like, no. She's like, no, I want to learn about this stuff. I want to see how they do it.
How did you find out about the hurricane hole, Steve?
Well, we eat lunch there all the time, and so I mean, I knew it was there. I just never have done it. And the warden has wanted to do it since the beginning. We always said, well, we'll have Lenny kind of as our guy because he does that kind of stuff. Well, he's he's hasn't been there since she's wanted to do it. So I thought we're just going to do it this year. So I talked to them. They sound like really cool people. So yeah.
We just
what is the hurricane hole?
It's like a little. It's actually about 2 minutes from our house. It's on Stock Island.
Yeah.
Super easy to get to.
It's like 2 minutes from the hotel too.
Yeah. We just started going to the hurricane hole the past couple weeks. And we love it. We eat there for lunch all the time.
Oh, really? See, we're right there. It's walking distance from the courtyard. I mean, from the Fairfield where we stay. It is walking distance. Yeah, you just literally cross. You're right there. You cross the bridge, and it's right across the other side of the bridge. It's walking distance from the Fairfield.
Walking distance, but I mean, I guess.
We've all walked there before.
And I'm guessing when you're on vacation, it's a total positive walking style. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. You're like this. You're moving at a good clip because you're on vacation. Yeah.
It's a good little spot though. When you drive back there on a golf cart, you feel like you're doing something illegal because it's like back in like a marina and like the drive back and also where we come from too, you like drive right through the boats. Like there's 2 different spots to enter where you would walk in at, Steve. It doesn't seem as like illegal. But where we drive in at, it feels super illegal and everyone's looking at you weird and you're like, just trying to go get something to eat, man.
I'm not here to interfere with anything you're doing. I'm just here to get something to eat.
Just here to get something to eat. And the food there is great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Manatees will come up too. That's a big selling point too. It's just as you're having lunch right there, manatees will come swimming up and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Did you know it's illegal to touch or hug them?
They're a wild creature, McDo. Yes.
I know, but it's
highly illegal.
They look like fat sea puppies. If one of those things pop their heads up and I'm at a table drinking, I would have reached down and pet that thing. Like
Yeah.
I think I would just pay those charges and call it a day because it would be worth it.
Right.
They're also like completely clueless. Apparently, one year
Yeah.
during the boat races, one floated out into the ocean during the boat races,
Uh-huh.
and they had to shut down the boat races until he left.
Right.
Yeah.
Since he's a manatee, he's just like
He's in charge. He's
just
Sure.
floating around. He's got no idea. He's holding up whatever's going on. They had to like shut down the races for like
But-
3 hours till he left.
They also seem to like want human interaction, and I think it's neat to not give
They
it.
do. They approach humans a lot.
I'm very like I will take whatever charge I might happen to get. Let me know.
I've never seen one without the scars on its back.
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
they got-
propellers and
yeah,
stuff.
all been hit, yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah, the late great Rick Brenner, who was a diver, he was like a certified professional diver. He talks about seeing manatees, and like they're the most helpless animals in the world. Literally, he'd take a group down and they'd be diving. There'd be manatees there, and you might be some of the group might see like a baby one, and they go approach it, and they're not supposed to, but they're petting the baby manatee, and the mom's right there. Now, any other animal where it's a mom and a baby, that mom's gonna doesn't do anything. Could care less. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, you want to take it home? That's fine.
He's like, I don't need this.
It's yours.
It's a souvenir.
Is Death in the Afternoon still there in
Uh,
Key West?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if they're still there or not.
Yeah.
And it's over the bridge there. It's in the trailer park.
No, the
Right?
spot, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah.
Is it gone? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. It's not there. But that's where you're going. You're in the right direction. You kind of know where it's at there. So it's
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Stock Island is where that is. So yeah.
Yep, the trailer park. That's where we're at.
Yeah. There you go.
We're in the trailer park. There's also, Steve, a really good place on Stock Island. It's the Perry Hotel.
Okay.
And there's a place called Matt's Stock Island Bar and Grill, I think.
I've never heard of either of those.
Yeah, so it's Perry Hotel.
Have you met the owners yet? Can we get a deal where we can stay there?
We did not meet the owners. But
Work on that, for God's sakes. You guys have a place
we
there.
went there once. And we went in there, and I was like, I didn't really know. Like, we were there for New Year's Eve time frame, and so we were just making sure to like just book dinner reservations to just make sure we had somewhere to eat at. And there wasn't like a bunch of the reservations were not really full at this place, and I was like, okay,
Really?
is this going to be like good or not? And we get there, it's a hotel, and I'm like, all right, we walk back. And sometimes when you book at a hotel, like, it could be really like kind of shitty, or it could be really nice. Great. On a marina, once again.
Okay.
So
we're gonna look at that for next year, for
yeah, we were
2027.
there at night, and so we couldn't fully like see everything outside.
Yeah.
We could tell there's boats out there. But the food was fantastic. The bartender was an asshole.
Sure, it happens.
Yeah, say we were eating dinner, and our waiter twice said to us, "Hey, sorry, he's kind of in a mood tonight."
He's in a mood. Okay.
And like
Not a good
that's a waiter's way of saying he's being a real fucking jackass tonight.
Yeah. Interesting.
But the food was really good.
Okay.
The dish
So,
was great.
Becky, you've talked about the food down there.
So good.
What kind of things are you eating?
Just lettuce.
Lettuce. She doesn't
Good
like
lettuce.
shellfish, so like I love stone crab claws. Becca would not have eaten anything like that. But
I like to go to the places that are like more local, because like local places will have a wider menu because it's not just for tourists. Yeah. And so like the local places will have things that are not just seafood. And so, I mean, there's plenty of things I can eat down there, but I do eat, a lot of like Caesar salads and like hot wings, but then also like steaks and like Philly cheesesteaks. I eat a lot of Italian down there too, because there's a lot of Italian places down there. Or not a ton, but there's quite a few places you can get good Italian food at. So it just kind of depends. But like I try to just say like, let's eat where you guys want to eat at whenever we're with people. And like there's always going to be something that I can eat on the menu, so I'm usually trying to not be the person picking necessarily.
Do you avoid fish in general, or just shellfish?
Yeah.
All seafood.
all fish.
If
All
it's in the
seafood.
water, I don't want it.
She don't
All
want it.
They
Okay.
swim in their own poop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want it.
yeah.
If it's in the water, I don't want it, and that's just how it is. But I do not complain about it, and I
Okay.
whatever. honestly, the worst thing in the world to me, food-wise,
Yes.
like I don't like the smell of seafood, but I can like deal with it. To me, the worst thing ever is the smell of truffle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
So like
overpowering.
truffle,
Yeah.
One of the best things in the world.
yeah.
No.
See, there's people that are like you. You
No,
and Chelsea
Ryan.
would get along because she loves it. Where
Yeah.
when people order fucking truffle on their food, it literally like I'm sitting there actively trying to
It's
not
pungent.
vomit.
It's pungent.
I'm
I'm
trying to not.
purposely ordering truffle next time I'm sitting next to you at a restaurant.
I'll move. Like I literally like I'm sitting there trying to not puke because it just like this smell is so horrible to me. And so I'm like sitting there like I can barely eat my food that I already like probably don't even like anyways because every like all there is seafood there anyhow. And then they're like, I'm gonna get truffle on everything, truffle oil and truffle fries and all. And I'm like, oh, God.
Oh,
That's
Ryan,
right.
do it once, you'll be okay. Do it twice, you're on the list.
Yeah.
Right.
I just I can deal with the seafood. I don't like it. I just don't like to look at it, and I don't like to like be sitting there and somebody like cracking like crab claws and like the juice spraying in my face.
Spraying.
That's actually pretty fucking horrible. But truffle, oh
Well, be on the lookout for me as a friend. Best stone crab claws.
yeah,
Who's
no,
got them
eat,
cheap? And
hey,
yeah,
eat,
that's
eat
what
it
I
up,
would.
You on
Steve.
that, actually.
I want you guys to eat all the seafood that you want. Like
I love it.
I'm not ever trying to like stop.
Yeah, you're not.
Seafood.
No.
Give me some
I
truffle
just
covered seafood. I'm in,
Oh
Becca Sue.
God.
Steve, you
no.
like them hot or cold?
They always come hot. I think so. Yeah. I guess that's what I'm used to.
I've had them both.
Uh-huh.
So, yep.
Yeah. They come with that mustard sauce too that I like, so that's good.
Well, they usually do it's like the key lime mustard is what they do down Key West.
Okay. Yeah,
And
sounds
a
good to
key-
me.
they have a
I'll
key
take
lime,
it.
like, mustard sauce, I think.
I want to get some traps. Royce has got the boat. I want to put some traps on. You can get a permit and
He
do like
doesn't.
4
He doesn't
traps.
need to. One of our neighbors had like 130 fucking lobsters the other day.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
It's fucking insane.
He said,
That's heavenly.
just let me know if you guys want some lobsters. I got too many of them anyway.
Oh, that's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
man.
That's like Midwestern people being like, I grew too many cucumbers and tomatoes. Do you want
Right.
some?
Zucchini.
Absolutely. Beth McNew.
Or they
Absolutely.
like
too many
shot
tomatoes.
they shot too many deer, or like
Yeah. That's
"If you
freaking
hear me,
awesome.
let me know. I
Yeah.
went over my limit, but I lied to the government. Like,
Yeah. In Key West, they got the rock lobster. Huge tails on those things. So
Big
that's the best
tails,
part.
no
yeah,
claws.
Big tail. Yeah, no claws. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's still cool. Still cool.
yeah, the food down there is like the food's fantastic down there. I
Right.
mean, like
Yeah. I agree.
I don't eat seafood, but I can tell that the seafood is fantastic.
This is why my kid goes. She's very uppity when it comes to food and stuff like that. And she does international travel, but the only place that she wants to go because the food is so good is Key West. So, again, I want to hang out with my kid. I want to vacation with her. So we found this common ground of Key West. So yeah.
Steve, you're gonna like this one. So when we were down there, and we'll be going to this place or we have just went to this place, although you don't know it yet. So there's a place on Duval Street called the Tiki House.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we walked past it, and I was like, I look at it and I go, that's new. And Royce goes, no, it's been here forever. And I said, no, I know all the bars on Duval Street, or at least especially in this area, because it's right next to it's right next to Irish. It's between Sloppy Joe's and Irish.
Irish Kevin's. Yeah.
So between the two of those, between
yeah.
Sloppy Joe's and Irish Kevin's, he goes, no, that's been here forever. And I'm like,
No.
I've never seen the Tiki House. He's like, it's literally been here forever. And I'm like, no, it hasn't. He's like, yes, it has. We go inside there, and I'm like, well, maybe I don't recognize the name. We walk inside. I'm like, no recollection of this place. There is zero fucking possibility that this place was here. And he goes, it's always been here. And I asked the bartender, I go, hey, how long have you guys been here?
Here we go.
And she goes, Tiki House? She goes, Tiki House. So we've been a bar since 2017. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, but we've only been in this spot. She goes, less than a year and a half. I think is what she said, or less like a year and like 3 months.
Okay.
So like since the last Distiller Summit, really, like the way she said it, it sounded like they were like making like it wasn't open yet by the last Distiller Summit.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, okay.
There you go, Royce. There you go.
And he was like,
Mr. Know-it-all.
he was just sitting there like, son of a bitch. But Tiki House, fantastic.
Okay, I'm going there.
They have entire pineapples you can get with any sort of cocktail inside of it.
I love that kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and like live music. They've got also a back like speakeasy type of bar that like it's inside. The bartender back there was honestly a fucking bitch, but like hopefully she's not around too long. But I shouldn't say that because we're on the air. But she was terrible, so that's just how it is. But in general, the place was awesome. The other bartenders were really, really nice. Just the girl back in the speakeasy part was just like,
right.
She wasn't like talking to you. She was like just talking to like some guy, and it was like, okay, not really sure what's going on here. But they have a cool, like kind of quieter part in the back, and like the front's fantastic. Cool vibe because it's just a tiki bar vibe. Yeah. Which I honestly don't feel like a lot of the places down there have that vibe.
There should be more of that down there.
Yeah, there's like not a ton of them that are like.
I mean, it fits.
Like full tiki bar vibe, and that's exactly how they are. Full tiki bar. Cool. And fantastic, and it's right between Sloppy Joe's and Irish Kevin's. Like that's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we will definitely. We have just went there. I hope you had a good time.
Yes, it was excellent. Thank you for pointing that out.
We had a great time there and got some pineapple cocktails.
Yes. Yeah. I was.
Who was that? What was that rum distillery last year that we went to? That we had one of the members there open up his locker.
Oh, Hemingway's.
Yeah, was it Hemingway's?
Yeah. He was like a member, and they put stuff in a locker, and so he basically had everything since they started. And we were trying through that.
Yeah, that was a great experience.
Yeah, that just happened while we were down there. We were at an event, at dinner, and this guy was like, "Hey, you guys want to drink some rum tomorrow?" We're like, "Yeah." Our schedule just opened up, so that was cool.
That works.
That was a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, McDo, you did say there's something you wanted to talk about. What was that?
Well, this was way better than anything I had planned. So
okay,
hit you with this.
It went in a good direction. It was fun, but what do you got?
No, so I'm going to skip the one I had because it won't make sense with this. But my other one was, what is your travel style? So, like, I keep a very clean home. I like things in their places. But when I am in a hotel, I am a fucking goblin. I throw my suitcase on the floor.
I don't understand that.
Things are spread out. Like, I don't hang things there. The drawers do not exist to me. Like, who uses those? I'm just a little goblin out of my suitcase in a hotel. So I want to know your travel style. Are you organizing your shit, hanging it up, using the drawers, using the closet, or are you just like piles out of a suitcase on the floor?
This is actually a good question.
I have a whole circle.
I'll be interested to hear the answers. Who wants to go first?
But it's clean and dirty. I know what's clean and dirty. It doesn't look
that. No, it's all piled in one pile.
He folds his stuff up and puts it away.
Who, me?
You live out of the suitcase in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And if I organize and put it in the shelves in the closet and hang shit, I'm going to forget it. Even though I do a check, I'm notorious for forgetting shit. So I live out of a suitcase on the floor, keep all my stuff around the suitcase. That's what I do.
But do you create a massive mess in the hotel as well? Because I feel like McNews, like her question, like there's people that put away stuff, people that have stuff out, but there's also people who turn that entire hotel room into a literal, like a bomb went off in there. Like there's towels everywhere.
I hate that.
There's like garbage. It like literally looks like Motley Crue had showed up at one point during the
night. We just left San Diego and we had trash bags full of wine bottles and beer cans that we were just like,
what the fuck? No, I keep my hotel room neat. I like Ryan for the reasons Ryan mentioned. I work out of a suitcase, and that's what we do. There's three things that we'll utilize. The suitcase, that's home base. That would be the equivalent of the drawers. We do hang things up because we will always check that. For me, it's about forgetting things. If I start putting shit around, I'm going to forget stuff. So the only place I have it in the closet, I got my shirts because they're too big and they don't get wrinkled. Otherwise, it would just look like a wrinkled mess. And then I got the suitcase, and then we actually bring a full-size hamper for the dirty clothes so they're not intermixing. So it's not one that you got to. It's made out of nylon, has wire in it, and you just go.
You just fold it down.
Yeah, it folds down.
No,
makes all the way down.
4 is 4. You don't need that.
It fits inside the suitcase. It's the same size as the suitcase, but then when you open it up, it's a big, rectangle, and we throw all the dirty clothes in there. We have a hamper, a traveling hamper.
I used to do that when I did vacation with the kids back when
It makes
was
sense,
more
right?
people. It's the only way to take care of that. Now, when the artist and I go, I've got a nylon stuff sack that the dirty stuff goes in.
Yeah, you want the dirty stuff out of the way. Not like McNew who just integrates it all. Like, I know what's dirty, what's not. No.
Integrate it all. The clean stuff stays in the suitcase. The dirty stuff is on the floor.
McNew, I've traveled with you. We've been in the same place. I saw you unzip your suitcase, turn it upside down, dump everything on the floor, and you worked out of that pile the rest of the week.
I know what is what. Nobody else has.
It's good insight, though, Akeley. That's really good insight to how McNew does it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's 100%. Anything she says, like if there's any organization whatsoever, is a lie. It's just all.
I know what it is. I don't get the hampers because, you still, at the end of the day, you can't pack that hamper. You still have to dump it back out in your suitcase.
Well, yeah. At the end of the week, you got to put all your clothes back in the suitcase, whether they're on the floor or whatever. They're all got to be taken from somewhere else, unless unless your suitcase is your hamper. So yeah, I get it, but then you just put all the dirty clothes in the suitcase. You collapse the hamper. Again, it doesn't take up any room in the suitcase. Slide it in there, close it, zip it up, and you're done.
Go.
No, I am an absolute goblin. My house is very clean. My clothes are put away. I don't have shit out of place, but in a hotel.
One of the best advice I could give is get a travel hamper. It makes life easy. When you're there, I get it. Overnight, we don't bring a travel hamper. When we're over our weekend trip, you don't need it, But when you're there, like in Key West, we're going to be there for a week. That's a lot of clothes, and it's a hot place. It's not like you're re-wearing everything. It's hot. You're going to throw it in the hamper. So yeah.
I do try to stay organized during my visit, but then at the end, when I'm packing stuff up and leaving, I look around. I'm like, wow, a bomb went off. To Becca Sue's point, what happened in this place? But then I clean it up, and I even put the bed back together. I clean everything up. I make sure towels are in a pile in the bathroom. I'm putting everything in the trash and the recycling wherever. So it looks nice when I leave because I want to respect the cleaning staff. And but sometimes when I'm packing up at the end of a visit, I look around. I'm like, what the fuck happened in here?
Okay.
Exactly.
I can't wait to hear Becca's answer, because I've been in a hotel room with Becca and Royce right when they first got together, and it did look like a bomb went off. In this room we had ashtrays, cigars. It's a non-smoking hotel. Cigars, ashtrays. We had clothes everywhere, blood all over the place. I mean, it looked like a crime scene. Are you telling me? Are you better than that now, Becca, or is that still what things look like?
That is not me. That is Royce. Let's clarify some things.
That was unbelievable to me, because it was like, I do not want my hotel room to look like. Now my house might be best half the time.
Once again, my house stays very clean.
Yes, it does. But I don't know about the hotels, because the hotels, all I've seen was not good.
When I do not like the hotel room to get disgusting. I actually hate it when it's just like a bomb went off, but it does happen. But I definitely am with Ryan, where when I leave, it is not going to look horrendous. I'm going to clean up all the towels. I'm going to put all the trash in the trash bins. I'm going to I do not like it when it feels disgusting in there.
Yeah.
It actually drives me crazy. But when you're ordering, food and stuff like that, actually, I think that the worst thing ever is I love room service, but there's nothing grosser than room service, because room service, if they bring it in, there's never anywhere to put room service at.
Never.
There's always a tiny little table maybe, and so you have to sit on the
one
bed
chair. Yeah, so you
have
got
to sit on the bed to eat it, because there's nowhere else to eat it at, and then you're okay, I guess, sometimes you're what do I do with it? Because every hotel has a different thing to do, but usually just sitting outside your door is what you're supposed to do.
And it sits there for hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's it's kind of just fucking gross, and I'm trying to get ready, and I'm looking, I'm god dang, this fucking food's just sitting around, it's disgusting. I don't like my room to be horrendous, but it always ends up Royce said it, he said it literally just the other day. He's it looks like we have just destroyed the place after we're there, and I'm yeah, I don't like that.
Right.
I actually hate it when it looks like we destroy the place, but I do clean up when we leave. I always put all the towels onto a pile together, and I always throw away all the trash, because I do find it very disrespectful to hotel staff when you just leave all of your trash everywhere, and like you went shopping with you when you were there, and so you've got like bags of stuff or whatever, and just like leaving it strewn around, I think is like so disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's really horrible. And honestly, for the most part, when we're there, I don't even want them to come and clean the room, just because I know that it's such a mess. And like, I'm like, I don't even want them to come in here until I can clean it up.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't get the room cleaned
And
anymore.
every 2 to 3 days. Don't come every day.
Now, if it is a big hotel room, because here's the thing. It usually only looks like that, like a bomb went off, when it's one of those tiny hotel rooms you can't move around in. Because
that's true.
You can't put anything anywhere. Now, when I've been in Las Vegas, and like we stayed at the Wynn, this is when we got married. I like did hang everything up because like we had like all this space, so I hung up my clothes, like put stuff on the counter, like nice and neat. But the craziest thing whenever you stay at one of those fancy hotels is like, even when you put your stuff away, and the room service comes there, they go through your bags and they reorganize everything.
What?
Yes.
No.
They're touching your personal effects?
Yeah, like not your suitcase necessarily, but I mean, maybe some of them do suitcase, but if you do have any sort of like, if your shoes are out, you have clothes on the ground, they will either fold up your clothes, they will hang up your clothes, they put your shoes out in a line, like they like set up your shoes. If you have a toiletries bag or makeup bag like on your counter, they will like pretty much empty it out, and they lay out a towel on the counter. And they lay out all of your stuff, like all of your makeup and your toiletries, as what everything is. So like they'll have all your makeup set up exactly like it's like they'll have like your blush, like all your face stuff here. They'll have
that sounds terrible to me.
Don't touch my stuff.
They set out all of your like makeup brushes nice and neatly. They clean out your hairbrush.
Yeah.
Like if that's sitting there, they clean out your hairbrush of all
They
the
stick
hair.
your toothbrush up their ass.
I
All
don't think
the
they
good
do.
stuff.
They wrap up the like if you have like hair tools out, they wrap up all the cords and like set them out like everything is set up as a actual like it's actually kind of like you get in there and you're like, what the fuck? But then you look and you're like, actually, this is kind of not. You're like a little bit weirded out, but at the same time, you're like, this is actually kind of nice because this is actually way more organized than I had it. Because usually, as a woman, if you're about to go out, like you were at the pool all day, you get back, you like throw on your makeup, you do your hair real quick, and everything's a mess. And they come back to do like they do a like I don't know what they call it, but like an end of the night thing. They like kind of fix up your room again.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fluff the pillows.
Fold it down, put a candy on your pillow.
And so they'll come back in after you've like destroyed the room before going out, and they just reorganize your stuff so that it's nice and neat for you the next like when you
turn down service.
They're just giving you a hint.
I hate that.
Me too. I don't want turn down service.
I also hate the turn down service because I hate tucked in bed things, whether it's the sheet. I hate a top sheet. I kick that shit off immediately. But they tuck in the comforter also. As soon as I come back to the room and see that tucked in, I pull that shit immediately out. So when I'm drunk and go to bed, I'm not fighting with the bed. My like
not fighting with the bed.
I am actually a fan of the turn down service. I actually thought it was nice. Like at first I was a little bit like weirded out, but then I was like, this is actually nice because I do like my stuff nice and neat. And so it was nice that someone else was making my stuff nice and neat. And I could just be like trashed all day and it didn't matter because it was still going to be like nice and neat when I like woke up hungover.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have the anxiety from that when I'd like wake up and be like, oh my God, look at my shit everywhere. And it was like, oh, everything's literally perfect already.
Well, I don't run into this. I've asked at the desk of the courtyard what time's turn down service. Excuse me, sir.
Good luck with that.
So like I was just like our first couple days there, I was like just tearing up my side. And he's like, why do I have to be trapped? I'm like, do you want me to tear up your side too? He was like, yes. I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to tell them to stop making our bed because we fucking hate this. Like, come clean, but don't touch our bed. We want it the way it is. Make it messy. It's fine.
I'll take the piece of chocolate though all day long.
Oh,
yeah, no, we don't.
That's your treat for letting them go in and clear out your room of all your valuables.
That's up my
Have you ever been anywhere where they put a cookie on your pillow?
No.
I've had chocolate chip cookies on the pillow.
I just had the chocolates.
Pinky's up, Jeff. Pinky's up, buddy.
I don't know about that,
Wrapped
Jeff.
chocolate, Steve, not turd.
Yeah, I've been to
There's
places that do that. Yeah,
Raw cookie.
yeah, it's just not my thing, though. I don't want people in my room. The first thing I do is I put up a do not disturb, and then I don't want them in the room. They can come in after I leave, and I don't leave it a mess. So I'm also respectful, like Becca. I don't want. I'm not better than them. So yeah.
No, I don't want them to think I'm a goblin. I always leave up the sign because I'm like, please don't come in here because I'm being a goblin. And I clean my shit up before I leave.
Oh, I'm sure.
But,
I'm sure.
like, that's only
The
for
McNew standards are all met as you leave. The checklist, yeah, I'm sure.
But like, if you're there more than like 4 to 5 days, obviously, like, you need them to come or it gets really disgusting. So like, you tip them well, you try your best. I don't know. I'm a goblin in hotel rooms. I'm not fun to travel with, probably.
Okay. Well, I've got respect for the people that clean those rooms because I couldn't do that job.
No,
even if things got bad, I got cut loose. I got nothing going on. It's like you can either be homeless or you can clean these hotel rooms. I'd be like, okay, I guess I'll clean the hotel. And then I open up the door to the first one. I'd be like, I'm done. I guess I'll sleep at the post office at night. I guess. Yeah.
Walking to crime scenes, like those were my sheets the night we left. Like, like there's blood everywhere.
Oh,
What
God.
in the?
What
Oh,
the
that was
fuck?
your face.
But we'll leave that for another night.
That's terrible. All right. Well, there you go. That's a
Oh,
typical
my God.
McNew room right there. It's a crime scene. Yeah, that person had to be happy with their job that day. That's for sure. So there you go. All right. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and the Cigar Dojo. Jeff Indreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Ryan.
Across all socials at 10th MT and Whiskey, and our website's 10thwhiskey.com. That's 10th, whiskey with an E.
All right, McNew.
On Instagram at McNew ABV.
Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. Company website's abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. That's where our content lies. Also, come by and see me at the ABV Barrel Shop, the place we can try before you buy. We have cool things going on. Distillers coming by, festivals, events, you name it. It's all there, abvbarrelshop.com. Check it out, and you can be part of what we do. Anything else to say before we get out of here, Becca?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you to please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.